Welcome everybody to our second video podcast, overall episode 34.
Wow.
Alan, you didn't think I read your comment, but I did. I am now wearing the monkey onesie. Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see that. I'm looking forward to seeing
Yeah,
you monkey
Jake
onesie.
cannot see me right now, but he will see me very soon because I have to edit it, and maybe in person.
Yep.
Soon too,
Soon.
because I might go outside tomorrow. I don't know. Or I guess today.
May 4th is my second dose.
Nice. May the 4th be with you.
Yes, the perfect day. Perfect day,
It's perfect to get vaccinated. Before I start getting into vaccinations again like I did last episode, we're just going to hop in right away. I think today we're going to cover some surprise teams in the AL and the NL, the Dodgers game versus the Mariners, and some NBA surprise teams. And I guess we'll go into a little bit about AD coming back, but we're just going to start with the surprise teams in the AL. So
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
I feel like it wasn't the best of transitions. It was kind of a little rough. But it is what it is. So, Jake, give me your surprise teams in the AL.
Okay, so before I say it, just so you guys know, it's still like super early in the season.
Very
Well,
early. Very early.
We just wanted to do it because we had just done the predictions like a few weeks ago. So, for me, the surprise team in the AL so far is the Red Sox, who are currently 12-7 in the AL East, and they're in first place.
Alex Cora is back at cheating.
But yeah, I have the Red Sox as a surprise team in the AL. And did you want to say yours, or do you want me to do the NL too?
I guess I'll say mine. I have a couple surprise teams, I guess. I got the Royals being like a good surprise.
Yeah.
Because they finally lost the first series against, I believe, the Rays. And I know they're just playing good baseball in general.
Mm-hmm.
And for, I guess, a bad surprise, I got the Yankees for now.
Oh, yeah.
I think Glaber is hitting about 186, Stanton 158, Aaron Hicks 145, and Gary Sanchez is like just at 200. And
Their
everyone
bats are,
knows,
like, gone.
Cole cannot carry the whole team. They're struggling, but I think they're gonna find their way back into like probably to win the division or just to they'll get a wild card spot at least.
I also, for a great start, I also had the A's in there. Technically, they did start off pretty rough.
Yeah.
I think their first win was against us, right? When Jansen blew the save?
Yes, that is correct.
That was their first win. But since then, they've won 11 in a row, which is nuts. I think they're first in the AL West right now.
Yeah, they are.
So another great start by them. And then for a bad start, I also had the Yankees.
Yeah. Another one. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I got a little excited because I heard like the Astros were struggling. So I kind of just wanted to say that I don't care that, like, I hope that they don't make the playoffs at all. And I don't think they will. I think the Angels are going to come out second in the division. I might have said that in a previous podcast episode. I don't remember. But, yeah, if you see the Astros in third place, don't be surprised.
Just as I predicted. As I predicted, baby.
Don't be surprised.
For a bad start in the NL, surprisingly, I have the Braves.
Same. Yeah.
I had the Braves. I thought they'd be somewhere around where we are right now, like 14-4-ish, something like that. But I just expected them to be way better in the beginning of the season. But right now they're 8-10, and I think like third or fourth in the NL East.
East is like, I feel like all those teams are just constantly going to be beating up on each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to see anyone in that division have like a really, really, really good record. I think.
Dude, is it just we are the Braves on Sunday Night Baseball like every week?
They are. I mean, all the East Coast teams. That is actually the first article I believe I wrote on BenchwarmersLA. I don't know if it's still there on our website, where I talk about how little the Dodgers are on ESPN, although they will be on ESPN this Sunday, and how much the Phillies, the Braves, the Yankees, the Mets are always on Sunday Night Baseball.
All the time, dude. It's
all
like
the time.
every week. Every week. I expected the Dodgers to be on Sunday Night Baseball last week because it was Ballard versus Snell. I thought that matchup was good enough to get the Sunday night spot, but I guess not.
I mean, to be honest, I don't mind too much, just because I hate A-Rod. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't like A-Rod. Vasgersian's a good one.
To Joe Davis.
Yeah, Joe Davis is elite. I mean, him and Hershiser are top. They're class. They're top quality.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really like the old ESPN announcers. I honestly forget their name, but I was looking at some Kershaw highlights from like 2010. He was on ESPN, and the announcers were just so much better.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's why I don't mind too much. But it's also like, okay, we should probably be nationally televised a little bit more.
Yeah, the Dodgers, dude.
Which is where we come in,
baseball.
I guess.
Oh,
and,
true.
and we start our own
There you go.
company, and we will put the Dodgers nationally televised.
I like that.
Or even better, we give the Dodgers to everyone like it used to be. It used to be on KCAL 9. You didn't even have to have cable. But
Lakers too, man.
I'm gonna go a little off topic right here because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
But stuff like that, where you can't even watch your own teams play, is why people were so outraged for like the European Super League. Because that made me notice how much of a business sports actually is in America compared to
money.
like Europe and England.
It's literally all about money, dude.
And it's upsetting. It's really upsetting. I didn't get to watch Kershaw's no-hitter. I didn't get to watch it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So, you look at those massive contracts, billion-dollar TV contracts, and that's when you realize, like, damn, it's not about the fans. It's about the money. It's about the business.
Yeah.
It's a little saddening, but at the end of the day, like, we kind of don't have a choice. And I love
Mhm.
the Dodgers. I love the Lakers. So, it sucks that it's come to this, but it is what it is, you know?
Yeah. Good point.
And I'm glad the Super League didn't happen, so that pyramid of football stays the same way in England and in Europe. So I just have to go.
Perez is still on it, dude.
Yeah, he needs to stop. Just take the
It's
L
funny.
and just move on.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows Real Madrid is like a. I'm not gonna go there, as I think we have a couple Real Madrid fans in Benchwarmers in LA.
Oh yeah.
So, anyways, I'll go into my surprise NL teams, I guess, that are. So I had the Braves too, basically. They've just been super underwhelming.
Wait, for surprise or bad start? Okay.
My bad. Yeah, super underwhelming. I do believe they'll at least have a wild card spot secured for themselves.
Yeah.
But as far as a good start, and it hasn't really been like the greatest start, but just surprising, I guess, obviously the best term, the Giants.
Dude, why do we think so much alike?
I mean, because we've said this before, Jake and I. We've both talked to each other, and we might have said it on the podcast. We told each other, these Giants are very, very underrated. Farhad Zahidi is like a low-key genius when it comes to baseball and general managing. So, the Giants might be there for the second place in the division, and even for a wild card spot.
I kind of want them to be because I enjoyed that rivalry much more than the Padres one.
Well, because it's actually a rivalry, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I like when the Giants are good as well with us because it just makes baseball that much better.
It's a bit of a different rivalry with the fans as well. I feel like
Mhm.
Giants fans aren't as... Because they actually have something to back up with.
They
won.
Have more.
Yeah, they've won.
Had winning seasons. Yeah.
They've beat up on us, to be completely honest.
Mhm.
Sometimes, and it's just nothing compared to the Padres, and that's why it's so frustrating when you see Padres fans, whether it's on Twitter or wherever, oh yeah, Dodgers suck, Dodgers this, Dodgers that. It's like, bro, calm down. You're literally our little brother. And when it's a Giants fan, like I kind of like, damn, they're kind of right. Fuck. But
there's just that added respect with
yeah,
Giants fans.
it's a lot of respect, and I mean I can't say the Dodger fans are that much more respectful to Giants fans. We've obviously had some history there.
Yeah.
It's just like stupid fans, but it's just a better rivalry. I think it's better for baseball, like Jake was saying.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean that's all we have for surprise teams, unless you have any other ones, top of your head.
Top of my head, no. I had it all written down right here. That's pretty much it for me.
I'm trying to think of. I can't really think of anything else either. I mean, the Mets, not really surprising. I guess maybe the Phillies, but at the same time,
dude, I wouldn't even say
second place. Yeah.
Because as far as good start, you think of teams that like you expected
Yeah,
to not do as good as they're doing right now. You know,
exactly.
like literally the Giants.
Exactly. Exactly. uh, yeah, that's pretty much it
Oh,
for surprise team.
I
Sorry, go
guess
ahead.
the Brewers. I just saw right now.
Yeah, they're first, I think, in the Central, right?
Yeah, their freaking rotation's insane, dude.
Yeah, and they have an insane bullpen. Always do.
Mhm.
I just wanted to say something. Another thing that surprised me was that ESPN had the Padres at number 2 in the power rankings. Keep in mind they're 10-10 and are third in the West. One like half a game in front of the Diamondbacks.
Yeah. They
I
could easily be fourth in the West right
I
now.
don't really understand why they're second in the power rankings. If anything, I think it's the Red Sox that should be second.
Mhm.
Uh,
There's no clear second, but it shouldn't be.
yeah, I
San
don't
Diego.
think it should be the Padres. I mean, just like we were saying, the A's have a much better record than them. Have been playing amazing these like past 2 weeks, week and a half.
Did you see how they won their game yesterday? On
No,
an
I
error?
didn't. On an error, really?
Yeah, the Twins third baseman overthrew the first
Oh.
baseman, and they scored walk off.
I guess the Twins are a bit of a surprise, aren't they? You would think they'd be doing a lot better.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
good
think
one too.
they're last or around last place in the Central.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, but to get back to the power rankings, I just don't see how the Padres are number 2. And it's not even
Yeah.
because I don't like the Padres. It's just like they're 10-10.
That's just bias. at
They
that
got
point.
swept by the Brewers. But I think you're right. A lot of the new, like modern baseball writers, really ride on the Padres nuts.
Yep.
But
It's funny.
it is.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Dodgers were number 1. Obviously, they're 14-4, and we're actually playing the Padres again tonight.
As we record this.
As we
not
record this, they're gonna
kind
start.
of.
I guess by the time I'm editing this, they've
Yeah,
already
yeah.
started. You'll see the score tomorrow morning or tonight. Got
Mhm.
Bueller starting. If we take 3 out of 4, we're about 7-8 games ahead of them.
Yeah, tonight though, I'm really looking to see how Bueller is because I think I said it last podcast. He hasn't really impressed me so far.
Yeah, not too dominant. It's been passable. He had like okay games, solid games, but as far as that just lightning stuff, you haven't really seen it yet.
Mhm.
We've seen it with a lot of other pitchers, Bauer, Kershaw, Urias, even against the Mariners.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Also, May, we've seen flashes of it.
Against the A's, I think that was
Yeah,
a really good game for him.
but hopefully, this could be a really big game for Bueller. Now, I really hope that I don't wake up or watch the game and he gives up like 13 runs. But
The Dodgers too. They changed their lineup 3 times today.
they changed it again?
Yeah, they changed it again. McKinstry's out, and
He got Taylor's scratched, right?
Taylor scratched, McKinstry scratched, and Ray Lee went in for McKinstry. He's in the lineup.
And so is, what's his name? Not Noose.
Ne-
It's like
Noise,
Noise?
yeah, something like that.
So
He's in at
someone on
second.
Twitter said guaranteed 0 for 4.
Yes, dude, I saw that.
Noisy,
I saw
I
that.
think.
Noisy, okay.
I think.
Still trying
Uh,
to learn his name.
Yeah. I'm happy Mookie's there because if you saw the Mariners game, not the one where they won 1-0, but the game before. Oh no, it was that game.
No, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was
1-0.
that game. It was that game.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't?
No, because he made it onto first, and Seager was the last out.
Yes,
In the
you're
game
right.
they
You're right.
lost.
Got hit like right here, like on that bone.
Yeah.
Looked bad. But
Yeah, he was when he fell to the floor. I was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
dude!"
He looked in
But-
pain.
Luckily, it's all good. He's in the lineup tonight.
2 days of rest. He's in the lineup tonight.
What a beast! Did you see him in that COD commercial?
Bets? No.
Yeah, he's because I guess Call of Duty. There's a new season. It's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
off topic, but he was in the commercial with Dennis Schroeder.
Really? No, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I did not see it. I will
Yeah.
take a look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He like hit a grenade pretty much, like
That's
pretending like
pretty
he was
dope.
batting, hit a grenade. Yeah.
Did
That's
you
cool.
know Bellinger was in a video game too?
It was COD, right?
No, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
He was some sort of Viking character.
I remember Muncie putting it on his story, I think, or he posted it, something like that.
That's dope.
that was
Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on with Bellinger too much. I think I saw an article where he's like really frustrated where he can't play.
Yeah.
But yeah, he still no timetable, I don't think, to when he comes back.
Yeah. I guess his bone is still healing or something like that. I kind of read a little bit on it today, but hopefully he's back soon. I mean, as long as I think we're okay without him. It's just obviously nice to have a former MVP in your lineup.
Yeah, obviously MVP
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah, exactly. So
Maybe in a couple weeks he's back, hopefully.
yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I wish he was
It's
back
tough
for
to
this
say.
series this weekend.
Yeah, it's really tough to say. I mean, it was funny how like against the Padres when we were in San Diego, literally like a lot of their team was injured, and then boom, against the Dodgers, Tatis came back. I forgot who else came
Mhm.
back, but
Yeah.
I wish Bellinger came back for that series, but because he was available to come back.
Was he?
Yeah, I think he was
Hmm.
available to come back.
Well, I mean, we still won the series without him, I guess.
Yeah, we're still
So,
14 and 4
14
without him.
4. Yeah.
So, do we need him?
Yes, yes, we need him.
It's looking like maybe we don't 100% need him, but obviously we want him. You
Okay,
can never
yeah,
be
I
too
guess.
rich. You can never be too rich.
Yeah, that's a better way to say it, I guess.
Because
Yeah.
McKinstry has been coming up clutch.
I mean, you mean rookie of the year?
Yeah, rookie of the year McKinstry, obviously. As far as Luke Rayleigh, I don't think. Oh, he's still young.
I just don't see it.
Yeah,
I don't really see it.
Noisy. I don't know, man.
Noisy, noise.
Noise, noose.
I don't know. Noose.
We'll
I'm
see.
not too sure.
It's like their first time in the majors, so
But
I don't think it noise. Never mind.
let's get into our NBA picks.
Yes.
Our great start, bad start, all that good stuff.
Honestly, forgot we even had that.
Too stuck on baseball.
Yeah,
Love baseball too much.
gotta love it.
So for me, I'm gonna start off with a good
Okay.
season. I'll name a team in the East, and then I put two teams from the West for a good season because there's only 14 games left.
Yeah.
So in the East, I put the Knicks, 33-27, fourth in the East. I mean, we said they were gonna get fourth in the East as a joke before the season started, and now they're fourth in the East. Albeit the East is pretty weak,
Very.
but I mean they're there. They're a great defensive team, and I love seeing Julius Randle.
Succeed.
Succeed. They're fun to watch too. They're cool. And then from the West, I put the Jazz. I didn't think they were going to be the 1 seed, and I didn't think they were going to be 44-15. And then obviously the Suns, second seed, right behind the Jazz. Amazing season
Yeah.
so far. So that's what I have.
My list is literally the same. I got the Knicks, obviously. Like you said, the 4th seed, right? I remember
Yeah.
Jake saying that. And it was like our first podcast, I think. And I said, Jake or anyone else who thinks the Knicks are even making the playoffs, you are high. I now take that statement back, and I do apologize because I was
Yeah.
wrong. I mean, I didn't see this coming at all. The Knicks being 4th, Julius Randle having this insane season. It
I didn't see it
caught me
either.
completely off guard.
Especially 4th seed, dude. You know,
Yeah.
if it was like 8th, 7th seed, I'd been like, all right, good for them. But 4th seed. But like I said, or like we said, the East is pretty weak.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, nonetheless, they're still the 4th seed. You
Yeah,
love watching.
it
I
is what it
like
is.
having the Knicks succeed for some reason.
Yeah, I forgot was it LeBron? I think it was LeBron that said it today. I mean, basketball's even better when the Knicks
When
are
the
doing
Knicks-
well,
Surprising. It's rare,
which is weird.
but it's
Yeah.
happening. And then obviously, like you were saying, Julius Randle, ex-Laker, got injured his rookie season. Basically, Lakers gave up on him. He went to the Pelicans, right? Pelicans.
Yeah, Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he went to the Knicks, and he's doing great there.
Yeah, love to see it.
For the West, I have the Suns. I mean, you kind of going in, you're like, all right, they'll probably get like the 6th seed, right? 6th, 5th, maybe, if they have a good season.
Mhm.
But fighting against the Jazz, who've been obviously really surprising, and the season they're having, and the Suns are right behind them,
Yeah,
trying to
they
get
could-
that 1st seed.
They can get it.
Yeah,
They're
it's
close.
it's possible. And it's another thing. I love watching the Suns succeed for some reason. I think growing up, having that Lakers-Suns rivalry when it was like Kobe, Steve Nash.
Exactly. Yep.
And maybe potentially seeing it again these playoffs,
Beautiful.
it would be a lot of fun.
And also Devin Booker is one of my favorite players, so it's cool
Devin
to finally
Booker's
see him
great.
make the playoffs and do his
Chris
thing.
Paul,
Mm-hmm.
the Chris Paul effect. I mean,
Yeah,
Man.
he should have won a chip with the Lakers, but it is what it is.
yeah, is it David Stern, right? He
Yeah.
did the trade. May he
Yeah.
rest in peace. I know did he die like a year ago or 2 years ago?
He like 2 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Or last year, I forgot. But
Alright.
you could go ahead and name the rough season if you like, because I went
Yeah.
first for that one.
Some people might not like this. I'm just gonna start with the West, the Lakers. I don't think a lot of people expected them to be the 5th seed. Obviously, there's injuries, right?
Yeah.
Obvious. But kind of doesn't matter because they're still the 5th seed. And that's why they're just not what I thought they would be.
Mm-hmm.
Do I expect them to still win the finals and win the championship? Yeah, I do.
Of course.
LeBron's coming back. AD's coming back literally tonight.
Tonight.
By the time you're watching this, he might have scored 30 points. I don't know. Probably not. He probably
In 15 minutes.
Yeah, he's playing like 15 minutes. So, yeah, Lakers surprise team that did bad. And then from the East, I have the Heat. Both were in the championship last year. Both just not living up to expectations this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really surprising with the Heat because the East is so bad. I still think the Heat won't make the playoffs, but just them struggling so much in that division or conference, I mean, it's a little suspect. You know, you would think they do a lot better after the performance they put in the playoffs last year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me in the West, I also had the Lakers. Like he said, they're the 5th seed currently. We'll probably finish around 4 through 6. Yeah. I don't think they'll be in the play-in tournament, whatever that is. It's so confusing. But yeah, I mean, injuries played a pretty big role. Lost AD for most of the season. Lost LeBron. So, you know, I mean, there's not much you could do about it.
No.
I just when we made our predictions when we first started this podcast, I had them number 2 in the West. So yeah, I guess you could say that they should be on my list. But the other for the East, I had the Raptors.
Yeah.
25 and 34, and they're 11th in the East. You would think they'd be better because of how weak the East is, like we keep saying. And Nick Nurse is a great coach.
Yeah.
Siakam's a all-star player. Whatever you think of him, he's an all-star player. Van Vliet, good player. Kyle Lowry, they're just a good team, and you just wouldn't expect them to be the 11th seed.
Do you think it's affecting them if they're not even playing in Toronto?
I think that plays a little part in it.
Yeah, I mean they're playing in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they're playing at Tampa Bay.
Mm.
That might play a little part in it, but still.
I know you expect it to.
Yeah.
They probably still have some very nice townhomes in Tampa Bay for them.
Yeah, exactly. And I also had Miami on the list too, but you know Sebastian went into depth on that one, so
yeah,
that's pretty much it.
All surprising. Obviously, the NBA ones are a little more. I don't want to say no. It's not concrete. It's just the season's basically over for the NBA, and then for baseball, super early.
So much to be played. Baseball.
Yeah, there's a lot of these teams like the Red Sox. The reason I didn't put the Red Sox, although they did surprisingly start off well, I still don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. I don't think they have like the depth and whatever, just because it's so early. It's kind of hard to predict stuff, but nevertheless.
Over time, I do think they'll, slowly start to fall a little bit in the standings, but it depends. I think it all depends on what they do around the trade deadline. If they could grab a pitcher, if they could grab someone for their bullpen or something, I think they can make that little push.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I think the Yankees are still going to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
and I think the Rays. I think the Red Sox will ultimately finish 3rd. I
really want the Blue Jays to make the playoffs.
I do too, but they're also off to a rough start.
Yeah. We just went back to baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really much to talk about it with the NBA. Obviously, AD is coming back, like we mentioned.
Which is nice.
Against the Mavs. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. He's not going to play that many minutes. I think Vogel
No.
confirmed that, right?
Yeah, he's only gonna play the first half.
Yeah, there you go. So, I'll watch that game. Well, I'll watch it. We'll see how it is.
Mhm.
Expect Davis to get more minutes as the months go by. But again, we're all waiting for the playoffs to start, to be honest. We've said this 1,000 times.
Like 14, 13 games left. We're almost there. A few more weeks.
Yeah, a few more weeks, and we finally get that NBA playoff action.
And then
Sorry, go for it.
I was gonna say, and then these podcasts are gonna get hype.
Very emotional.
yeah.
Yo, we might have.
gonna be
I
fun.
really, really want to do live streams, like watch-alongs.
Especially, dude, because they're gonna be in the summer. These playoffs.
Yeah,
It's
like we're gonna have time.
exactly. It's gonna be
But right
good.
now, I have to probably go to like a meeting after this to do a group project.
Dude,
and just some
for one of my
essays and
comp
stuff.
classes, I have to make a website.
What?
I
Oh,
have to make a website.
BenchwarmersLA.com. Just put it there.
I wish I could just submit that, but I have to make a website on like communication theory. Sorry, we're getting all into the school and stuff, guys, but
It's a big part of our
Okay.
lives, you know.
it is.
We're heading into our last year. Did you get the email, by the way?
Yeah, it looks like we're going back, right?
Looks like we're going back if you're vaccinated. Again,
you're
we
vaccinated.
randomly start talking about vaccinations again, but
Yeah. But I mean, I think that does it for this video podcast.
yeah, I mean, look out for more content on our YouTube.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to record that MLB The Show video. It's so hard when it's me and just the camera and the mic.
Yeah.
It just feels so weird. If you guys have ever tried at home making like a YouTube video that's not with someone else, oh God, you feel so weird.
Hey, maybe we need a 1v1 for your first video.
Yeah, we'll do a 1v1. I'll cook Jake in MLB The Show. I'm kind of a beast, not gonna lie.
You probably are, dude. I play
have-
casually.
I have no life.
That's a lie. Don't say that.
Other than MLB The Show, of course, that is my life. That was like really bad because it kind of went silent for about 13 seconds
Yeah.
before this turns into a psychology lesson. I don't know. No, it's not the right word.
Before this drags along for too long.
Exactly.
Is
We're
that
gonna end
it?
it right now, right here.
Yep.
Thank you everyone for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe and like the video.
Mhm.
Follow us on Instagram at real Benchwarmers LA, and go on our website BenchwarmersLA.com. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.